backstage at the BCBG New York Fashion Week Fall 2016 runway show with the woman herself, Chief Creative Officer of BCBG, Lubov. Lubov, pleasure. Thank you so much for having us. Can I ask you the first question though? What is the inspiration for this season?
Well, we started for fall. Can you believe it's fall 2016?
No.
Number one. I can't. It's too much.
It went by like this.
So we have a board of inspiration in our office, and for some reason we kept on putting David Bowie's pictures.
Rest in peace.
4 decades of David Bowie's picture, and it's really nothing to do with his costumes, but the idea of performance, the idea that performing gives us hope, gives vitality, gives inspiration to us all. And so we took that performer into our collection. So every model that's going to walk down the runway has something that's Lurex on her. She has like leggings that have like slashed. An idea, we also watch Bandstand. Do you remember Bandstand?
Yes,
oh my God, do you remember all those people that wanted to be on camera? Exactly. And they're all wearing something that's Lurex or something that's shiny, or the idea that there's a little bit of 80s, of course, in the collection, just a little bit, but the idea of that performer, never giving up, living your dream. You know, when I was a little girl, you couldn't get me out of like sequin leggings. Like I had to have them. I would wear them. They were me. Like without them, I wasn't myself. And I'm sure for a lot of other people, whether it was the members only jacket of Michael Jackson, or whether it's tutu for a little girl, but the idea is never giving up hope in yourself. So this collection kind of has this metamorphosis between, you know, being structural, so you have a lot of very menswear cut tailoring in the collection, you know, graphic cuts, there's volume in the sleeves, volume in the dresses, fabrications are heavier a little bit, they're double phase, they're wool alpaca, they're beautiful, sumptuous. However, the little girl is in there. The little girl is in there.
The little queen is still in there, the little princess.
That's right. She's in there and she's celebrating. And I feel like at any point she could just rip her clothes off and be ready, you know, to dance. But the idea that she's not, you know what I'm saying? The idea that you live in this beautiful world, you know, in this tough world, and you are still keeping that hope and beauty alive.
Okay, so I know you have to run, so I'm going to ask you one more quick question. How do you feel, where do you see fashion going in the next 5 years as far as Fashion Week and the retailers and how everything is so, they want it now, they want it right now.
Yeah.
How do you feel that transition is going to play into your design and your collection?
It's interesting that, you know, it's been coming up for years, but there's 2 calendars. There's a fashion calendar and there's a retail calendar. So the fashion follows retail calendar. Retailers are people like Nordstrom, Neiman Marcus, Saks, Bloomingdale's, the large department stores and small. They dictate that in January you ship spring.
Right.
So until that calendar changes, fashion is going to stay similar. I mean, I know that Burberry and other people are changing, but the point is that unless the buyers are willing to buy winter clothes in January, it doesn't matter what we show. So I feel like, yes, we want to make it a big deal, but in reality, it's retail calendar and retail heads that has to make the changes.
Oh, thank you. Well, that was a quick little interview with the queen herself. We're going to thank her right now and say, see you again on Fashion Week Online. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.